Question number 31. What is the difference between the greatest and smallest three-digit numbers that can be formed using the digits 0, 2, 5 and 6 without repetitions? Here, three-digit greatest number, three digits greatest number is equal to, so using 0, 2, 5 and 6, that is 652. And three-digit smallest number is, using these four numbers, it is 205. Therefore, difference is, so what is the difference? 652 minus 205, which is 447. So C, option C is the right answer. Question number 32. If 2 by 7 to the power of minus 3 into 4 by 49 to the power of 6 is equal to 2 by 7 to the power of 2m minus 1, then what is the value of m? Here we are using several formulae. Let us consider a to the power of m into a to the power of n is equal to, so what is the value? A to the power of, yes, m plus n. Whereas a to the power of m divided by a to the power of n is a to the power of m minus 1. A to the power of 0 is equal to 1. A to the power of minus 1 is 1 by a. Whereas a to the power of 1 is equal to a. A to the power of m whole to the power of n whole raised to n is a to the power of mn. And lastly, if a to the power of m is equal to a raised to n, then m is equal to n. So these are the formula we are using in this equation. Consider the equation 2 by 7 to the power of minus 3 into 4 by 49 to the power of 6 is equal to 2 by 7 to the power of 2m minus 1. Right? Let us express the 4 by 49 in terms of 2 by 7. 2 by 7 to the power of minus 3 into 4 is nothing but 2 square. 49 is nothing but 7 square. So we can write it as 2 by 7 whole square whole raised to 6 is equal to 2 by 7 raised to 2m minus 1. So 2 by 7 to the power of minus 3 into 2 by 7 to the power of 12 is equal to 2 by 7 to the power of 2m minus 1. Here 6 into 2, 12. A to the power of m into a to the power, the whole raised to n is equal to a to the power of m into n. So using this formula, right? Therefore, here a to the power of m into a to the power of n is equal to a to the power of 2 by 7 to the power of m plus n minus 3 plus 12 is equal to 2 by 7 to the power of 2m minus 1. Therefore, if a raised to m is equal to a raised to n, then m is equal to n. So, minus 3 plus 12 is plus 9 is equal to 2m minus 1. Therefore, m is equal to, or you can take it as 2m is equal to 10. M is equal to 10 by 2, which is 5. Therefore, the answer is option B, 5.
Question number 33. Which of the following may represent 3 by 11? Dividing a rectangular sheet of paper into 22 equal parts and coloring 3 among them. So let us consider a rectangular sheet of paper which is divided into 22 equal parts. Say for example, so among them 3 parts are colored. So some parts are colored here, right? So which is represented as there are 22 parts. Among them 3 are colored, which is equal to 3 by 22, which is not equal to 3 by 11, the given number. So in the second case, dividing 11 mangoes equally between 3 people. So this case is represented as 11 by 3, not 3 by 11. Okay, 11 mangoes are distributed among 3 people. And in the third case, dividing a circle into 33 equal parts and coloring 9 among them. So there is a circle, right? 33 equal parts are there. Say for example, like this, and so on. Among them, 9 are colored. Some 9 parts are colored. So 9 parts are colored, and circle is divided into 33 equal parts. So which is represented as 9 by 33. After simplification, we will get 3 by 11. Hence, option C is the correct answer. You can check with option D also. Drawing 11 circles having radius 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter, and 11 centimeter. Say for example, a circle having radius 1 centimeter, another having 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter, 4 centimeter, so on up to 11 centimeter. Though there are 11 parts, among them 3 are colored, but this is not equal to 3 by 11 because fraction is nothing but part of a whole. Fraction is nothing but part of a whole. Part of a whole. In first 3 cases, there is a whole, rectangular whole, where 22 equal parts are there. So among them, 3 are colored, hence it is a fraction. Where there is a whole, there will be a fraction. So in the second case also, there is a whole, and in the third case, there is a whole, that is circle. So there are 33 equal parts, 9 are colored. So part of a whole. And in the fourth option, there is not a whole. Each circle is having different radius, right? You cannot equate these two circles. You cannot equate third and fourth circle and so on. Therefore, there is no fraction. Hence, option C is the right answer. Question number 34. Which of the following is not a perfect square? So, considering first option 2116, 2116. So, square root or whether the number is a perfect square or not, we are using factorization method, one of the methods. That is 2 into 1 is 2, 2 5s are 10, 2 8s are 16, 2 5s are 10, 2 2s are 4, 2 9s are 18. Similarly, 23 into 23 is 529, 23 into 1 is 23. 2116 is equal to 2 into 2 into 23 into 23. So, which is equal to 2 into 23 is 46. Again, 2 into 23 is 46. 46 into 46, which is equal to 46 square, a perfect square number. Check with 2916. 2916 can go to factorization method, right? 2916, which is 54 into 54. You can check the answer, right? 54 whole square. And the third number is 3136, which is square of 56. 56 whole square. Whereas the last number, yes, 3158, it is not a perfect square number. Question number 35. A shopkeeper has 75 gold and 120 silver coins. She wants to stack them so that each stack contains same number of coins of the same type. The maximum number of coins that each stack can have is, so number of gold coins is equal to 75, whereas number of silver coins is equal to 120. Maximum number of coins can be placed in each stack is equal to HCF of highest common factor of 75 and 120. So what is highest common factor? So which is the highest number that is divisible by the given numbers, two or more numbers. So this factor which divides given numbers completely, right? Therefore, let us write factors of 75 as 75 is equal to 3 into 5 into 5. 3 into 5 into 5. These are factors of 75. And 120 is equal to, let us find by factorization. Yes, 120 is 2 into 60, 2 into 30, 2 into 15, 3 into 5, and 5 into 1. So 120 is equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 5. So here common factors are 3 into 5, 3 into 5. Hence HCF is equal to 3 into 5, that is 15. Therefore, maximum number of coins that each stack contains that can be placed in each stack is equal to 15. Question number 36. The solution of the equation 3 into 2 minus x minus of x plus x is equal to 2 into 1 minus 3x is also the solution of the equation. Let us find the solution of the given equation 3 into 2 minus x minus of x plus x 6 is equal to 2 into 1 minus 3x. 3 into 2 6 minus 3x minus of x minus 6 is equal to 2 minus 6x. So 6 and 6 will get cancelled. Minus 4x is equal to 2 minus 6x. Therefore, 2x is equal to 2, x is equal to 1. So which is the solution of the given equation. In the given options A, B, C, D, so A is 4x plus 3 is equal to 5 plus 2x. Let us find the solution. 4x minus 2x is 2x is equal to 5 minus 3, that is 2. Therefore, x is equal to 1. So, x is equal to 1 is also the solution of the given equation. Option A is the right answer. You can check the answers with the other three options also. 9x plus 5 is equal to 4 into x minus 2 plus 8. So 9x minus 4x is 5x is equal to 4 into 2 minus 8 plus 8 will get cancelled. Minus 8 plus 8. Yes, this 5 becomes minus 5, x becomes minus 1 here. So which is not the solution of the given equation. And in case of C also, 5x plus 7 is equal to 2x plus 9. So 5x minus 2x, 3x is equal to 9 minus 7 is 2. So x becomes 2 by 3. Hence option A is the right answer. You can check with D also. Therefore, correct answer is option A. Question number 37. If A plus B is equal to 3 and A square plus B square is equal to 89, then what is the value of 1 by A plus 1 by B? So here we are using the formula of a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. So given that a plus b is equal to 3 and a square plus b square is equal to 89. A square plus b square is equal to 89. So come to the calculation part, question part. A plus b is equal to 3, right? So squaring both the sides. So a plus b whole square is equal to, it becomes 3 square, that is 9. What is the a plus b whole square? A square plus 2ab plus b square is equal to 9. So combining a square plus b square plus 2ab is equal to 9. What is a square plus b square? Given that it is 89 plus 2ab is equal to 9. Right? So 2ab is equal to minus 80. Therefore, ab is equal to minus 40. So what is the value of 1 by a plus 1 by b? Therefore, 1 by a plus 1 by b is b plus a by ab. What is b plus a? That is a plus b is 3. ab is minus 40. So 1 by a plus 1 by b is minus 3 by 40. Option B is the right answer. Question number 38. Let P is equal to 3x square minus 6x minus 4. Q is equal to 3 plus x minus 2x square. R is minus 4x plus x square plus 9. Then P minus Q plus R is equal to. So, P is 3x square minus 6x minus 4. Q is 3 plus x minus 2x square. And R is minus 4x plus x square plus 9. Then P minus Q plus R is equal to, P is 3x square minus 6x minus 4 minus of Q is 3 plus x minus 2x square, right? Plus R is minus 4x plus x square plus 9, right? Therefore, 3x square minus 6x minus 4 minus of plus 3 minus 3 minus x plus 2x square. So plus of minus is minus 4x plus x square plus 9. X square plus 9. Therefore, 3x square plus 2x square plus x square plus 6x square minus 6x minus x minus 7x minus 4x, that is minus 11x minus 4 minus 3 minus 7 plus 9, which is plus 2. 6x square minus 11 plus 2. Option D is the right answer.
Question 39. If 10x square plus x minus 3 is equal to ax plus b into cx plus d, where a is greater than c, then b plus d by a plus c is a positive integer, a proper fraction, an improper fraction, or a negative integer. So, given expression 10x square plus x minus 3 is equal to ax plus b into cx plus d. So here, what is the value of a, b, c and d? For that, let us find the factors of 10x square plus x minus 3 by splitting the middle term, that is 10x square plus x can be written as plus 6x minus 5x. So that 6 minus 5, 6 into minus 5 becomes minus 30. Therefore, it is 10 into minus 3. Right? So, plus 6x minus 5x minus 3, which is here the common term is 2x into 5x plus 3 minus 1 of 5x plus 3. So the factors are 5x plus 3 and 2x minus 1. So compare with ax plus b into cx plus d, which is equal to ax plus b into cx plus d. Therefore, a is equal to 5, b is 3, c is 2, and d is minus 1. So, in the question it is b plus d by a plus c. b plus d by a plus c is equal to b is 3 plus d is minus 1, a is 5 plus c is 2, which is 2 by 7. Therefore, the answer is 2 by 7. Here, whether 2 by 7 is a positive integer or a proper fraction or an improper fraction or a negative integer. Here, positive integer is a number which is always greater than 0. So, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. A proper fraction is a fraction where numerator is less than denominator. Numerator is less than denominator. So, in the given answer 2 by 7, numerator is less than denominator. Therefore, the answer is a proper fraction. That is option B. So, when it comes to option C, an improper fraction where numerator is greater than denominator. Right? So, negative integer is, it is always less than 0. Therefore, the answer is a proper fraction. Question 40. A number is first increased by 10% and then decreased by 10%. Then the number is, that means remains the same, is increased by 1%, is decreased by 1%, is increased by 0.1%. So here we are using the formula net change is equal to, net change means net change in the number is equal to increment percentage minus decrement percentage minus increment into decrement divided by 100. Here increment percentage means, so first the number is increased by 10% and decrement percentage is also 10% minus increment into decrement divided by 100. So calculation part. So net change in the number. So net change is equal to net change in the number is increment percentage is 10% minus decrement percentage is also 10% minus increment into decrement, which is 10 into 10 divided by 100, which is equal to 10 minus 10 is 0. So minus 100 by 100 is minus 1. Net change in the number is 1%. It is minus 1%. So what does this minus sign indicate? So a number is first increased by 10% and then decreased by 10%. Then the number will be decreased by 1%. So minus sign indicates the number will be decreased by 1%. So the correct option is option C. That is, the number is decreased by 1%. Option C.
Question number 41. ABCD is a trapezium in which AD parallel to BC. AB is 5 cm, BC is 11 cm, AD is equal to 7 cm. DA is produced to a point F such that AF is equal to 3 cm. And BF perpendicular to DF, then the area of the trapezium ABCD. So let us draw a trapezium ABCD. ABCD is a trapezium in which AD parallel to BC, AB is 5 cm, BC is 11 cm, AD is 7 cm, DA is produced. Let us draw an imaginary line. So which is DA is produced to a point F such that AF is 3 cm and BF perpendicular to DF. Perpendicular, here BF is perpendicular to DF, right? Then the area of the trapezium. So given ABCD is a trapezium, in which BC is 11 centimeter, DA is 7 centimeter, AF is equal to 3 centimeter. So because of the construction, here AB is equal to 5 centimeter, right? And BF perpendicular to DF. So because of the construction, we have got a right angle triangle here. Apply the Pythagoras theorem here. The formula of Pythagoras theorem is AB square is equal to AF square plus BF square. So to find the area of the trapezium, we need the perpendicular height here. So next step is formula to be used. So area of the trapezium. So here we are finding area of the trapezium. So is equal to half into sum of parallel sides into height. Height is nothing but perpendicular drawn from B to F, right? Therefore, calculation. So for area, we need height. So how to find the height of the trapezium? So by taking angle BA, triangle BAF, in that, let us apply Pythagoras theorem here. So here BF square is equal to BA square minus AF square. BF square is equal to BA square or AB square minus AF square. Given that AB is equal to 5 centimeter, AF is 3 centimeter. So 5 square minus 3 square. So 25 minus 9. So BF square is equal to 16. Therefore, BF is equal to 4 centimeter. Then area of the trapezium ABCD is equal to half into sum of parallel sides. Parallel sides is equal to 11, BC is 11, AD is 7. So 11 plus 7 into height is 4 centimeter. Therefore, it is half into 18 into 4, which is equal to 36 centimeter square. So area is expressed in square units. Therefore, 36 centimeter square is area. Hence, option B is the right answer. Question number 42. Deepak used to walk 10 rounds along a rectangular ground with length 150 centimeter and breadth 100 meter. If he has to walk around a square-shaped ground having area 0.01 kilometer square, then how many rounds he has to walk so that he can complete his regular routine of walking? Consider a rectangular shaped ground whose length is 150 centimeter, breadth is 100 meter, and number of rounds covered by Deepak is equal to 100, right? Then if he has to walk around a square-shaped ground, let us consider a square-shaped ground having area 0.01 kilometer square, then how many rounds he has to walk so that he can complete his regular routine of walking? First, we have to find out the total distance covered by Deepak by taking number of rounds is equal to 10. For that, we have to find perimeter of the rectangular ground. Then perimeter into number of rounds gives total distance. If the same distance is covered by Deepak around a square-shaped ground, then number of rounds is equal to total distance divided by perimeter of the square, right? So, for our first step is finding perimeter of the rectangular shaped ground, then total distance, then perimeter of the square shaped ground, then number of rounds, right? Let us go step by step. Given, so length of the rectangle is equal to 150 centimeter, which is equal to 1.5 meter. Breadth of the rectangle is equal to 100 meter, and area of the square is equal to 0.01 kilometer square. Express every term in terms of same unit. So since it is kilometer square, it becomes 1000 into 1000, because 1 kilometer is 1000 meters. So kilometer square becomes 1000 into 1000, which is equal to 10,000 meters square. Right. Next step is formula. Formula to be used here. Area of the square is equal to side into side, Perimeter of the square is equal to 4 times side. Since all sides are equal in their length, it becomes 4 times side. Perimeter of the rectangle is equal to 2 times length plus breadth. Right? Calculation. Here, since area of the square is equal to 10,000 meters square, its side becomes, therefore side is equal to 100 meter, because area is side into side, so its square root is 100 meter, right? Perimeter of the square is 4 times its side becomes 400 meter. 400 meter. Perimeter of the rectangle. Perimeter of the rectangle is equal to 2 times length plus breadth, 2 times 1.5 plus 100, which is 101.5, 203 meter. Perimeter of the rectangle is equal to 203 meter. So this perimeter is nothing but distance covered by Deepak in one round. So distance covered in one round is equal to 203 meter. Since he has covered 10 rounds, therefore distance covered in 10 rounds is equal to 2030 meters. So this distance covered in 10 rounds gives total distance covered by Deepak. Total distance covered by Deepak is equal to 2030 meter. Right? If the same distance is covered around a square shaped ground, then and whose perimeter is 400 meter, then the number of rounds covered by Deepak. Therefore, number of rounds covered by Deepak in a square shaped ground. Ground of perimeter 400 meter. 400 meter is equal to total distance divided by perimeter of the square, which is 2030 divided by 400 is equal to 5.075, which is approximately equal to 5. So number of rounds covered by Deepak is equal to approximately equal to 5. Hence option A is the right answer. Question number 43. The radius of the base of a metallic cylindrical box is 17.5 centimeter. Its height is 1 meter. What is the capacity of the box in liters? Consider a metallic cylindrical box. A cylindrical box of radius r, which is equal to 17.5 centimeter, and height is 1 meter. HB, the height of the cylinder. Okay, what is the capacity of the box? Capacity in the sense its volume. Right, we have to find volume of the cylinder. Let us go step by step. Given radius of the cylinder, r is equal to 17.5 centimeter, which is equal to 0.175 meter. Since height is in terms of meter, height of the cylinder h is equal to 1 meter. Right? So formula to be used here, volume of the cylinder is equal to pi r square h. So pi is 22 by 7. which is equal to 22 by 7 into R is 0.175 square into height is 1 meter, which is equal to, so volume of the cylinder is 0.09625 meter cube. Since height is in terms of meter, radius is also in terms of meter, which is square. Meter square into meter is meter cube. So volume of the cylinder is 0.09625 meter cube. But in the answer, we have to express in terms of liters. So 1 meter cube is equal to 1000 liter. Right? Therefore, 0.09625 meter cube is equal to 0.09625 into 1000, which is equal to 96.25 liter. Hence, option C is the right answer. Question number 44. A box contains some slips on which numbers 25, 26, 27, so on up to 49 are written. One number in one slip. A slip is drawn at random from the box. What is the probability that the selected slip bears a prime number? So here we are using the formula of probability. Probability is equal to number of favorable events divided by total number of events. Total number of events. Right? So here, what is number of favorable event? Is nothing but the number prime numbers from 25 to 49. Right? So, number of favorable events is equal to prime numbers from 25 to 49. 25 to 49, which is equal to, what are those numbers? 29, 31, 37, 41, 43, and 47. So these are all prime numbers from 25 to 49. So what is number of favorable events here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So which is equal to 6, right? So then total number of events is equal to, so numbers from 25 to 49, that is 25. 25, 26, 27, 28, like that, up to 49, right? Therefore, probability is equal to, so number of favorable events, 6 by 25, so which is equal to 0.24. So, the probability to be a prime number is 0.24. So, the correct option is option B. Question number 45. The average age of 40 students of a class is 12 years. After adding teacher's age, the average age of all of them becomes 13 years. If the retirement age of the teacher is 55 years, then he will retire after. So here, given average age of 40 students is equal to average age of 40 students is equal to 12 years, right? So average age of 41 people. Age of 41, that is including teacher, 41 people is equal to 13 years. So here formula used is average is equal to sum of all observations divided by number of observations. Number of observations. So here sum of age of 40 students. So come to the calculation part. Sum of the age of 40 students is equal to, so number of students is equal to 40 into their average age is 12, which is equal to 480. Sum of the age of 41 people. Sum of the age of 41 people is equal to, so number of people 41 into their average age is 13, which is equal to 533. And the difference is, so this difference gives 533 minus 48, that is 53 years, is nothing but age of the teacher. So this difference gives the present age of the teacher. Therefore, here given that retirement age of the teacher is 55 years, therefore he will retire after 2 years because the difference is 2 years here. The present age of the teacher is 53 years, right? Therefore, he will retire or the teacher will retire after 2 years because 55 minus 53 is equal to 2. Therefore, the correct option is option B. Question number 46. Measures of two supplementary angles are 2a plus b degree and 3a minus b degree. Then the value of 3a is equal to, here supplementary angles are those angles that sum up to 180 degree. So here 2a plus b plus 3a minus b is equal to 180 degree. So 2a plus 3a is 5a. B minus B is equal to 0. 5a is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, A is equal to 180 by 5, which is 36 degree. 36 degree. Therefore, 3a is equal to 3 into 36, which is 108 degree. Hence, B is the correct option. Question number 47. Which of the following pairs of letters in the maps depicts rotational symmetry? Okay, here M, A, T, H and S. So the letter M has only vertical line of symmetry. What is vertical line of symmetry? It is the axis of the shape which divides the shape into two identical halves. Consider shape M. It has an axis of the shape M which divides the shape into two equal halves. That is this shape and this shape, right? Similarly, letter A has axis of symmetry which divides the shape into two identical halves. Similarly, letter T. So this also has axis of symmetry, but the letter H, it also has rotational symmetry. That is, after some rotation, the letter or the shape looks same. That means if you rotate this letter to 180 degree and 360 degree, it looks same, right? And similarly, S also, it has rotational symmetry. That means after some rotation, it looks same. Therefore, option D, H and S pairs of letters in the map depicts rotational symmetry. Question number 48. A triangle is to be constructed with sides 2p minus 1 centimeter, 2p plus 2 centimeter and 13 centimeter. For constructing the triangle, p must always be. Here, a triangle can be drawn only if the sum of any two sides of the triangle is greater than the third side. If we consider a triangle whose sides are A, B and C, so only if A plus B is greater than C, then the triangle can be constructed, right? So here also, if the sum of 2p minus 1 and 2p plus 2 is greater than 13, then only this triangle can be constructed. Let us solve this. 2p plus 2p is equal to 4p. 4p plus 1 is greater than 13. So 4p is greater than 12. Then p must be greater than 3. So here, for constructing the triangle, p must always be greater than 3. Option A is the right answer. Question number 49. The four angles of a quadrilateral are in the ratio 4 is to 5 is to 3 is to 6. The difference of the greatest and the smallest angles of the quadrilateral is. Here, formula is the sum of all angles in a quadrilateral is 360 degree. So formula, sum of all angles in a quadrilateral is equal to 360 degree. Here the angles are in the ratio 4 is to 5 is to 3 is to 6. Therefore, 4x plus 5x plus 3x plus 6x is equal to 360 degree. So 18x is equal to 360 degree. Therefore, x is 20 degree. Therefore, 4x is equal to 80 degree. 5x is equal to 100 degree. 6x is 120 degree. And 3x is equal to 60 degree. Here, the greatest angle is 6x. Greatest angle is 6x, that is 120 degree. And the smallest angle is 3x, that is 60 degree. And their difference is equal to 120 minus 60, which is 60 degree. Therefore, the correct option is C, 60 degree. Question number 50. ABCD is a quadrilateral in which AC perpendicular to BD, AB is equal to AD and CD is equal to CD. Then ABCD must always be a kite. So let us draw a kite. A kite ABCD, where AB is equal to AD and diagonals bisect each other at 90 degree. That is, diagonals are perpendicular to each other, right? And CB is equal to CD. So kite is a quadrilateral in which four sides can be grouped into two pairs. So here two pairs of sides, that is AB and AD and BC and CD, right? Grouped into two pairs of equal length. They are equal. AB is equal to AD, BC equal to BD, that are adjacent to each other. Here, two sides are adjacent to each other and they are equal in their length. Here also CB is adjacent to CD, which are equal to each other. Right? AB is equal to AD. And the diagonals intersect each other at right angles. So AC is perpendicular to BD. So in other cases, it's rectangle. So it is a quadrilateral where diagonals need not bisect each other at 90 degrees. So angle between them need not be equal to 90 degrees. Right? So it's a special case in which diagonals intersect each other at 90 degrees. That case is called a square. Right? Come to the case of parallelogram. So here parallelogram. So in which diagonals they do not bisect each other at a 90 degree and also opposite sides are equal, not the adjacent side. Right? So whereas in case of rhombus, all sides are equal. It is a special case of parallelogram where all sides are equal and diagonals bisect each other at 90 degrees. So these two conditions satisfy only in case of kite, where adjacent sides are equal. There are two pairs of sides where adjacent sides are equal and diagonals bisect each other at 90 degree. Hence option B is the right answer. Question number 51. While teaching mathematics, a teacher arrives at a statement A implies B. This means A is a necessary condition for B. B is a necessary condition for A. A is a sufficient condition for B. A is both necessary and sufficient condition for B. Here the correct answer is A is a necessary condition for B. Here implies it is a connective in mathematics which has meaning. If A is true, then B is also true. Here it is denoted with the symbol A implies B. If A is true, then B is also true. For example, in case of equilateral triangle, see, consider this as an equilateral triangle. If all sides are equal, then it is called an equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle, right? Triangle. So here, A implies B. If all sides are equal, then it is called equilateral triangle, right? So one more example is, for example, A is considered as here 4 is a factor of 12. Then 12 is divisible by 4. Divisible by 4. So A implies B. If A is true, then B is also true, right? If 4 is a factor of 12, then 12 is divisible by 4. Hence A implies B, right? Hence the correct answer is option A. Question number 52. Mr. Paramjit is teaching geometry to his students at upper primary level. Which of the following methods is used most commonly in mathematics classrooms for geometrical proofs? Deductive method, inductive method, proof by contradiction, proof by counterexample. Here the correct answer is deductive method. In this method, the teacher uses the established formula or any principle or generalizations. Formula, principle, or generalization, right? To solve any problem, the teacher uses established formula, principle, or generalization. The students proceed from general to particular, from abstract to concrete. Abstract to concrete. In other words, the facts are deduced or analyzed by the application of the established formula. So hence the formula is accepted by the student as a duly fact. For example, while finding the perimeter of a ground, circular ground. So the teacher uses already accepted formula, that is 2 pi r. So finding the value of the perimeter of the ground whose radius is something 50 meter, like that. So the perimeter gives 2 into 22 by 7 into 50, like this. So already by using already accepted formula, principle or generalizations, here the teacher uses, Mr. Paramjit uses deductive method. Hence the correct answer is option A. Question number 53. Statistics is more than making graphs and analyzing data. It includes both asking and answering questions about outward. Which of the following options explains the meaning of the given statement? Options are: in statistics, number have more significance than graphs for data analysis. Graphs should be used only to introduce statistics to students. Students should formulate questions that can be addressed with data and collect, organize, and display relevant data to answer them. Statistics is only about solving problems in real world. Here, statistics is one of the most important topics that should be learned by the students in mathematics because it has many applications in real life. There are many situations in real life where the students need to use and apply the knowledge that they learned in statistics. Here, the correct option is students should formulate questions that can be addressed with data and collect, organize, and display relevant data to answer them. So every time a theoretical concept of statistics is taught to the students, they should be given a chance to apply the knowledge in the real world. Students should be given tasks like surveys, which include collecting data and questioning and answering questions about the outward to collect the appropriate data. The data collected by the students should be relevant and appropriate to answer the questions formed by them, as the questions and data are related to each other. Statistics is more a topic of application than being a topic of theory. Here the correct option is option C.
Question 54. Which of the following statements is indicative of mathematization of the child's thought process? Here, developing logical and problem solving abilities in children is the main objective of teaching math according to NCF 2005. So, NCF 2005, National Curriculum Framework 2005. The development of children's abilities for mathematization is the main goal of mathematics education, which means the child's thought process should be mathematized. So mathematization of the child's thought process could be possible if the students understand and can use the language, symbols, and notation of mathematics. So if the students can use the language, symbols, and notation of mathematics. So mathematization of the child's thought process could be possible if they use language, symbols, and notation of maths. So mathematics education should focus on knowing how to mathematize rather than on knowing a lot of mathematics. So should know how to mathematize rather than knowing a lot of mathematics. So Students become confident in using mathematics to analyze and solve problems both in school and in real life situations. Therefore, option B, mathematics education should focus on knowing how to mathematize rather than on knowing a lot of mathematics is the right answer. Therefore, this statement is indicative of mathematization of child's thought process. Question 55. Which of the following is not an advantage of analytical rubrics? Here, analytical rubrics is considered one of the important tools of formative assessment or assessment for learning. So it is an important tool of formative assessment. Formative assessment. So look at the options. Option A, so it gives diagnostic information to teachers. Here, analytical rubrics gives diagnostic information to teachers to design appropriate remedial teaching. So whereas the second option, it gives formative feedback to students. Yes, it gives formative feedbacks to students and allows them to know their errors so that they would not repeat them next time. Right. So in the question, it is asked which of the following is not an advantage. So come to option C. So it is good tool for summative assessment, whereas analytical rubrics is an important tool for formative assessment. So this statement, it is good tool for summative assessment, is not an advantage of analytical rubrics. Hence option C, whereas option D, so it is easier to link the instructions than the holistic rubrics, right? So here the correct answer is option C, which is not an advantage of analytical rubrics. Question 56. An orphanage has 3 gates. A person enters the orphanage with some fruits and gives half of the fruits and one more to the children at the first gate. Similarly, he gives half of the remaining fruits and one more to the children at the second gate, and likewise at the third gate. At the end, the person is left with only one fruit. How many fruits were in the hands of that person in starting? For solving this problem, which one of the following methods will be appropriate? Here, the options are project-based approach, inductive deductive approach, problem posing approach, and problem solving approach. So here the correct answer is problem solving method, right? The term problem solving refers to mathematical tasks that have the potential to provide intellectual challenges for enhancing students' mathematical understanding and development. Problem solving approach is nothing but a mathematical task, right? So in the problem solving, first the student has to read and clearly understand the question. What is question given, right? So understand the question and come to conclusion about what he needs to find out. So here he needs to find out how many fruits were in the hands of that person in starting, right? Then the students can perform several hypotheses which lead to the solution of the problem and then finally selects the best among them. Then similarly, in the above example, students need to clearly understand what is the relation between number of gates and number of fruits he gives when he enters the gate, right? So here, number of fruits and number of gates, right? Students need to clearly understand the relation between number of gates and number of fruits. Here, the student just not only goes from beginning to end, he has to follow the reverse process, which is from end to beginning, to find out how many fruits were there in the hands of that person when he started, right? Therefore, the correct answer is problem solving. Question 57. If the objective of teaching mathematics is related to developing creative thinking among students, which of the following method or strategy is appropriate? Use of formal algorithms, use of multiple closed-ended problems, use of lecture method, use of multiple solution task. Here the correct answer is use of multiple solution task. Here Rote memorization is avoided as the question doesn't have a fixed answer. The children themselves can choose their method to solve the problem without any pressure on them. Divergent thinking in students will be enhanced as they will be inserting the solution in their method which is comfortable for them. As the task is capable of obtaining multiple solutions, the children will come up with multiple solutions according to their thinking capacity. Here, as there is no one fixed solution, right? Every student will think in his method to arrive at the solution which enhances the creative thinking. Hence, option D is the right answer. Use of multiple solution task. Question 58. Which of the following activities will help teachers to promote problem solving in mathematics among learners? Options are conducting interclass quizzes, solving the problems and reflecting back on solutions. Option C, organizing a mathematical fair. Option D, using a mathematical model for teaching. So here, option B, solving the problems and reflecting back on solutions is the answer. So activities that promote problem solving in mathematics among learners are, so mainly creating tasks according to the cognitive abilities of the student. Teachers should create tasks according to the cognitive abilities, right? Maintaining a balance in the process of giving tasks so that the students should face the problem challenging enough for them to create interest and curiosity. Problem solving cannot be developed in children if problem is boring or too far from their cognitive abilities. So teachers should solve problems and reflect on solutions and assess them to check where they are good and where they lag behind. So teachers should create problem solving situations for students regularly, but just not during the assessment. Right? Therefore, option B is the right answer. Question 59. Mathematics anxiety is commonly seen among students of middle school. Which of the following strategies are effective in dealing with mathematics anxiety in learners? So here, mathematics anxiety is defined as the fear or uncomfortable situation that the students feel while solving a mathematical problem or studying mathematical chapter. This can be due to many reasons like teachers being fully strict or the concepts not being taught to students understandably. So in the options, have a good positive attitude while communicating with students. Option B, to give collaborative tasks and promote group practice problems. Option C, to ask the parents of these children to provide them home tuition. Option D, such students should be singled out and made to sit on the front of bench in the math classroom. Here the correct answer is, so to avoid mathematical anxiety, have a positive attitude while communicating with students, to give collaborative tasks and promote group practice problems. So these two are effective approaches. Hence option A and B. So hence in the options A and B, right? Method A and B. Option D is the right answer. Question 60. Which of the following task is least likely to develop critical thinking in mathematics among students? So here options are evaluate 72 into 63 in 3 different ways and compare the result. Formulate any two situations to represent the equation 7x plus 3 is equal to 24. A student calculated the volume of a circular cylinder of radius 3.5 centimeter and height is given and the volume is also given. Where did she go wrong? Right. So option D, calculate the volume of a right circular cylinder of radius 3.5 meter and height. So we have to calculate volume here in option D. So look at the critical thinking here. The student can develop this ability of critical thinking when confronting mathematical problems, identifying possible solutions, and evaluating and justifying their reasons for the result. Here in option D, so there is no chance for students to think critically because the values are already given. Hence, option D is least likely to develop critical thinking in mathematics, right?